Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Hiveswap. I had to change my headphones since my ears are dying. I feel like they're rotting away, to be honest. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, they hurt like hell. Let's try using this one. Hopefully they don't do more damage. I think they will, but let's see how it goes. Your stroll takes to you into? No, actually, it really hurts. Your stroll takes you into a nice part of town that seems to have a larger, more mech mansion style hives. Oh, I'm not sure what mech mansion style means, but based on your past experience on Alternia, you are not quite certain that the upper class enclaves equal safety for you, but you might as well explore. You never know where you'll find your next friend. The power of positive thinking must be on your side because someone emerged out of the shadows of these sprawling suburbs. Zebruhd, hello there. Oh, love emoji. I don't believe we met. I'm sure I will remember someone with such a unique looks. I think a lot of people will agree with this statement. You don't know where you are, do you? By this point, do we actually? By this point, your time in Alternia, you don't know if it's wise to admit that you're lost and naive. So, to the ways of the world, but you don't know what could say to try and convince this guy that you got any kind of street smarts. Yeah, we have amnesia or what? I actually forgot. Do we have amnesia in this one? You know your head reluctantly, but he actually looks more interested in you after the confirmation that you are new to the neighborhood. Have you perhaps found someone who likes you for your vulnerability and naivete? That shows like the most lucky of the luckiest. It's a good thing that I found you. Not everyone is that respectful of love blows as I am. So blue bloods, the blue blood. I'm assuming by the attire. But I shouldn't make assumption just because you're not much to look at. My bad. I don't mean to be forward, but you're just so interesting. Might I ask you what color your blood is? I'll hesitate as much as I can actually, but it is what it is. You hesitate while you are still terrifyingly ignorant of the intricacy of Alternia society. You're starting to feel terrifyingly informed about the role that blood color played in this world. Do I lie about it? And you manage to gather by now that plain old human red is considered one of the better colors to have. As a matter of fact, what do you do? Quite a doozy. Should I lie about it? I think I will actually end up worse. Let's tell the truth. I don't think he's interested in my high blood, I think. From my understanding. Tell the truth. Red, huh? Wow, that's a unique. I always liked the color red. Don't think I've ever filled a quadrant with that red blood before. I mean, I don't think I ever met a friend with a red blood before. Okay, you don't know what a quadrant is or what this means to fill one. Given your experience on this planet so far, you're nervous that it could mean something violent. But you don't want to further expose your ignorance, so you just say that you are as excited for this friendship as he is. You come strong, nice. You need a place to stay for today, right? I can help you with that. I've got plenty of spare rooms for guests in my hive. You know, because I believe it's important to help out the underserved members of the community when you can. My hive is that way, shall we? Are you gonna kill me in your hotel? I have a strong vibe of murderous intent vibe. I don't know why. Why so? Because of my past experience, this bloody planet has really not the most kind towards me. So let's do it. Let's go for it. Is blue blood considered high blood? I don't know. How is that called? I don't know. You follow him down the street. You guess it must be qualified as a nice night because you see a lot of other trolls walking around here too. Most of them are dressed as nice as Zebruhd, zebra. Like you're trying to say the word zebra, but with the R-A-U-H, bra. You see a few shabbier looking trolls that must be low bloods walking with high bloods. Today is actually Flash Affirmation Day, so you'll see a lot of trolls taking their mate spirits out to celebrate. Lucky for you, my flush quadrant is currently empty, so all's yours tonight. That sounds a little weird. It doesn't need to be all yours, you assure him. You are an easygoing individual who's happy to share their friends with plenty of other friends. Sure, sharing can be a good time if you are into that. Okay. Okay. I guess. Oh right, I thought about that. It's like, oh, sharing here is not really nice. Okay, shit. Oh man. I could be speaking personally, like maybe with like maybe two low bloods, but not in an objectifying way. Everyone involved has got to respect each other, you know? I know, okay. I'm getting a little bit more worried whatsoever. Wow, what? You have no idea how your innocent comment about friendship got taken to this particular place. You decide that maybe the best thing to say here is nothing. Because who knows how he might interpret you next? Indeed. Looks like there are a lot of high blood / low blood couples out tonight for the holiday. I think it's quite okay. It's actually unusual. Pretty unusual to see in this neighborhood, to be honest. It's sad, but most of these low bloods are probably with their mate spirit because it's socially advantageous. Pretty shitty of the high bloods to take advantage of that, but not everyone is as socially conscious as I am. Oh wow, quite a thing to say, but interesting. I think it's super terrible when high bloods don't treat their low bloods mate spirit like the queens that they are. If you ain't that thing, okay. You look around at all the other couples, the class divider is pretty noticeable, and some of their high blood trolls have scornful looks on their faces when talking to their low blood dates. One troll dressing the cerulean is making her shabbily dressed mate strip kneel down so he can give her a ride on his shoulders. Okay, it could be maybe a cute couple-y thing, you guess, except she's sure laughing a lot and has the heel of her boot pressing to the back of his neck. Rough. You don't want to speculate about what people might be into, but it does seem some kind of humiliating. Brah! Brah! Zebra sees where you're looking and shudders theatrically. In the process of waving his arms around in disgust, he slips an arm over your shoulders. I'm so sorry, you shouldn't have seen something like that. You're trying to think of a tactful and friendly way to move away from his arm around your shoulders when you arrive at what must be his eye. Why everyone is flirting with me? I'm so sorry. It feels like this guy's into low bloods. He's like a kink. He's a kink. It's the biggest and most mansion hive of the block, on the block, and when he stops in front of it, he lets go of you to gesture proudly at his sprawling home. Welcome to my humble abode. I just feel grateful, you know, to be able to share my wealth with those less fortunate. Of course, it was all of it. There's a bloody fucking zebra. It has a bow tie too. That's actually very cool. That's nice. Oh, nice crib. When you walk inside the front door, you're greeted by a very distinguished-looking white zebra. It has normal zebra markings all over its body, except for around its neck, where there are dark grey zags that form a shape that looks like a bow tie, almost like wearing a suit. You don't know how this zebra face is managing to radiate pure disdain when it looks at you. Wow. But that is unquestionably the energy you are getting. Disdain? Don't mind my losses. He's kind of socially old-fashioned. But he lets me keep low bloods around the high to help out and stuff, so he's not all bad. Let me give you the grand tour. As Zebruhd takes you through the spacious hive, you can see other trolls in several of the rainbow. Most of them aren't wearing clothes. Okay, sorry, I don't. Most of them aren't wearing clothes. I was like, holy shit, where the fuck are we? They're wearing clothes as nice as zebras. You're guessing they are the low blows he just mentioned. Like, okay, where that would be actually very funny. You go around like all naked people, like, where the hell are we? They seem to be all doing chores, sweeping, cooking, exchanging green slime in troll sites, bathtubs for others, possibly fresher green slime. So you are just recruiting servants or mates? What's a strong vibe it gives me? Each of them glances up at you, and Zebruhd, when you pass by, then looks deferentially away. Deferentially? Kind of an interesting sentence. They look differentially away. Like, okay, that's interesting. The zebra Lussus is following you, and every time you exit a room, it pauses in the doorway to whine out. That could be too whiny. To whine out what could be orders, or possibly he just berating them. You arrive at the empty barroom looking space upstairs, where several blow-blood trolls are hard at work cleaning up the remains of what must have been quite a party. Zebruhd seems to notice you, noticing how all the trolls in here are scrubbing the floor and how they are all avoiding your eyes. Why? See, I told you. I take I implanting guest. I believe it's important to promote diversity. Diversity, you know? So that's why you don't see others. Indigo bloods? Indigo bloods here. Okay. Looks like all the guests are busy today. Well, an important part of communal living involves contributing your labor when it's necessary. Right, guys? I guess. A few low bloods matter. I mean, if you are a guest, that's a questionable concept of guest, but okay. I mean, it's okay. A few low bloods matter an affirmation, while others just put their sponges and mops down to prostrate their whole bodies on the floor. Oh, okay. Let me read it. Sorry, I think I misread something. A few low bloods mutter an affirmation, while others just put their sponges and mops down to prostrate their whole bodies on the floor. So they bowing down. Like, from my, I thought like they're just fucking smashing the floor with their bodies. Like, what the hell is going on? Anyway, prostrate. So they are bowing, like Japanese style, Japanese style. Look a little uncomfortable with the bowing, but not that uncomfortable. He doesn't introduce you to any of them. Okay. They don't all realize yet that my hive is a sanctuary from the harsh injustice of the outside world. Anyway, enough about my low-blood guests. Let's take care of you, shall we? I think if you're in that situation, what you will do, like, if you're like such a low state of status, like, would you actually accept this? Like, as a compromise? I wouldn't say even a compromise, like, you're such a bad place, because you can actually get shot in the fucking street, like a fucking animal. And there's like, these guys like, help you out, but it's like, oh, but you have to, clean this shit up, or, work in general. Like, some people will compromise, and I really think it makes sense. I mean, it's not really nice to be alive in this universal planet. They will probably get shot in the fucking plane. Like, I guess I'll probably compromise that. Perhaps his losses has had enough of tolerating your presence because he takes the opportunity to stop following you and go huff at a more zebra's guests Now, for a better or worse, you are alone and Zebruhd has turned all of his attention on you. His smile seemed very friendly. You wanted to see it as friendly. The night is still young and happy to do whatever you want to do. Do we? If you feel like going out to the town to celebrate Flush Reformation Day, I will also have other friends I could introduce you to. Help you meet the right kind of culture, I know. Or if you're tired, I can show you your guest room now that we can have a nice night in. Go out or stay in. I'm trying to understand which one is the path to choose. So if we go out, what will happen? I will probably want to go out, let's be honest. Show me my room, because the room you can see it later, it's not like a problem. But, I wonder what's gonna happen. Do I get shot? Nah, let's go out. Let's see what's up with it. You are not crazy about the idea of being alone with this guy for the rest of the night. It gives you a little bit of creep, as it appears. Plus, if he's as popular as he said he is, that means more potential friend for you to meet. Yeah, see? Optimism. You tell him that you understand. You are interested in going out. Cool. That sounds like a great time. I'll just go get ready. Actually, I think I'm more in the mood for a nice, quiet night in. Maybe television streaming service and a lower temperature. Is that cool with you? This motherfucker is trying Netflix and chill with me, motherfucker. Oh boy! If that has the same connotation as it does on Earth, it's not cool with you. You stumble through expressing some misgivings, but he talks you over you. Great, sounds like we both feel like staying tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I'm psyched to stay in and have you all to myself. I just want you to feel comfortable whatever you choose to do. You're not sure why he asked you. He asked what you wanted to do, since your preference doesn't seem to matter so much. But also that my guests have probably prepared a delicious meal for you by now. But let's finish the tour first. I assume you want to see my room. Holy fucking shit! We are going through quite a creepy route. I'm a little bit worried right now. You tell him, sure, bedrooms are a great way for people to express their own personalities, and as his friends, you are interested in getting to know him better. He doesn't seem to have heard part of that sentence, but it's okay. Hopefully he got the gist. The gist? The gist. When you get to his enormous room, it's decorated with posters of musicians on the wall and what seems to be a social justice slogans. One poster has a symbol with a claw hand in several different colors. Okay. A symbol with claw hands. Okay, several different colors coming together to hold a trident with the word unity underneath it. Sounds like propaganda, I don't know why. Another poster features a rainbow of color ranging from rust to olive green that proclaims him to be a low-blood ally. Okay, that's quite interesting. Two other low-blood servants are in here, and one of them standing on a step ladder to dust some hive shelf, while the other crawls around the floor, scrubbing and picking up wrappers that Zebruhd seems to have just littered there. Pretty sweet place, right? You look confused by the posters. Your music taste probably isn't refined enough to have heard of my favorite bands. I only listen to subversive musician that speaks truth to power. Luckily, you have me to teach you how to confront your privilege and support marginalized artists. Okay. Also, did you notice my red pile is perfect setup for feelings jams with your moirail? He winks at you. You don't know what a moirail is or what he means by feelings jam, which sound like in theory could be a nice thing, but maybe not, given that sleazy way he says it. You tell him that it looks like a very nice pile of things. You spot a couple pillows that looks like a puppet with a disturbingly long nose, some random bow ties, and few horseshoes. You look intrigued. Wanna lie down into it for a sec? Oh, wow, it's a creep vibe. Jesus, so you can smell it. You don't have to do anything, but sometimes it can be nice to just, pacify each other a little bit. What the? Pacify? Is this the word you are choosing, mate? He strolls on the pine, what he probably thinks is an enticing way, like he wants you to draw him like one of your French girls. Damn. You turn away to try to hide the disturbed expression on your fucking face, because turning down his advances probably isn't the best way to secure his friendship. As your eyes cast about the rest of the room, you notice that the low-blood servant scrubbing the floor is having a cough. Okay. You can tell that she's trying to cough unobtrusively, but it seems like she's hacking her lungs up, with each big cough wrecking her whole body, making her shoulders shake. Concerned, you crouch down by her side. She jumps when she notices your concern and mumbles that she's fine and that you don't need to worry. But she doesn't look fine. Now that you're getting a closer look, you can tell that she seems to be underfed and exhausted, with sickly shadows on her face and scratched up knees and elbows. She looks bad. Bad, considering how much of your time you've recently spent stumbling around with various excruciating injuries. He mentioned to Zebruhd that his guess is not looking good. He frowns, getting up from his pile of stuff to come investigate, blinking down at you in confusion and not sparing a glance for the low blow. Low. What are you even talking about? The servant tries to go back to her scrubbing, but she struggles with coughing and scrubbing simultaneously. It's hard for you to watch. Surely she will feel better if she took a break and ate or drank something. You asked Zebruhd about that hot meal he said was being cooked for you. Maybe you could give some of it to this poor sick troll. Jeez, you're making me look bad. There's no way a guest in my house could be going hungry. I respect lowbloods and do everything in my power to take care of them. What do you think, you are better an ally than I am? Okay, Jesus fucking Christ. Considering your status of luck devil or this bloody planet, you're not sure you'll count as an ally so much as member of the brass underclass, but you let us ride. You haste to explain that you didn't mean to criticize him, and you're sure he's doing a fine job at being an ally to lowbloods. Yeah, well, it's not easy, whatever. Maybe we should go eat now, I don't feel like having feelings jam anymore. He turns and leaves the room without showing any sign that he'll do something for the sick lowblood. You mouth and apologize to her behind his back, and she just gives you a tired wave and goes back to scrubbing. Okay, Zebruhd leads you downstairs to the dining room where his Lussus is supervising a team of lowbloods setting the table with what looks like a 4-course meal. The look of the Lussus Zebruhd faces is now even more disdainful than before, and his bow tie seems angrier. How? How can a bow tie be looking angrier? Looks like dinner is almost ready. Cool. Of course, you're probably not going to offer to pay any of it, are you? Figures. Lowbloods, trolls in general, are always expecting me to provide for them without ever offering any concupiscence in return? Okay. For once, you're kind of glad that you are familiar with his alien vocabulary and innuendo. You have absolutely no money, which he definitely knows. You can pay him back for the dinner in friendship. Yeah, well, I'm not sure if I want to be a friend with someone who has a problem with the way I do activism. I have it on my own good authority for every other Hiveswap I know that I'm intersectional. Praxis? Is valid? Praxis? Okay, okay. I don't know what it means. You stumble over your words in your haste to assure him that you are in no way meant to say he's not valid. You never met a troll so valid, so no one believes in his validity more than you do. Whatever, let's just eat. You both sit down at the table while the lowbloods set the table, light the candles, and serve their appetizer course. You cannot help but notice that most of them look just as malnourished and sickly as the troll upstairs, but it might be best not to bring that up again. You eat in silence for a while, and Zebruhd looks like he's stewing over something, then he sets his fork down and looks over the table at you with a prawn. You know what? I just realized. You totally deny my low blood. Okay, you totally deny my low blood her own agency when you question me about not feeding her. Yeah, what you said was totally problematic. You don't respect low bloods at all, do you? Not like I do. You try to apologize, saying that it was not your intention to disrespect anyone, but that you are sorry you apparently did. He doesn't let you get the words out. People don't realize how tough it is to be a high-blood troll who believes in social justice. Seriously, I face my own kind of oppression for speaking out and being an activist of low-blood rights. For one thing, I never get the conciliation of a concupiscence I deserve. My quarters are always going unfilled because no one else agrees with my radical views. I thought you'd be different, but you don't get it either. Holy shit. You try to tell him that he's got you all wrong, you agree with his radical views and believe in low blood's rights, which is why you were concerned for his guest in the first place. But he acts like you didn't say any of what you just said. You're just another one of the oppressors, completing the unequal power structure or a fucked up society. Your lack of awareness of your own privilege really makes me sick. You must thinking you're so oppressed with your red blood and multiple injuries. Oh, I'm still bleeding? Wait, I'm still fucked up? Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. I thought it was like, healed at least. But no, I'm still smashed. But what you are doing now, rejecting me and criticizing me, is really exactly the same of what subjugulators do to the low bloods they call. You probably deserve whatever shitty position you have in society, unlike me, and deserve to have these nice house and low blood servants and full quarters for being such a good activist, okay? Okay. He's standing up by now, advancing on you with his zebra stamping its hooves threatening at his side. You scramble back, trying to make your way to the front door. He's tricky because you have to step around all the lowbloods who seem to feel strongly that they should get away from Zebruhd when he's angry. You don't make it to the front door fast enough on your own. Ouch, holy fucking shit. Ouch. More injuries, fucking great. With a terrifying whine scream, Zebruhd rears up on its hind legs and strikes you with its hooves, battering you through the front door and breaking some of your recently healed ribs again. Take your privilege and offensive views and get out of anyone who doesn't respect lowbloods is not welcome as a guest in my hive. That's it. Game over. It will behoove you stay away. Ladies and gentlemen, we got tits now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the episode. Quite a character, I may say. I'm disliking him already. Let's see how it goes by fucking chilling to the fucking home instead of going fucking out. Whatsoever. I hope you enjoyed and see you again very, very soon. Good lovely bye.